Welcome to the boardroom, live on 102.1 FM, WCRN, every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join Nana Kwabena Agyemang, aka DJ Agyemang from SkyFM as he brings to you the latest insights and expert advice on business, finance, and entrepreneurship. From market trend to innovative ideas, BoardRoom is the perfect place to start your weekend. Get the latest news on political, economic, and social trends from Ghana, Africa, the USA, and across the globe. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and get ready to elevate your game. The boardroom, Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on 102.1 FM. WCRN. Columbus, Ohio. USA. Boardroom, Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on 102.1 FM. WCRN. Don't miss it. Hello, Columbus. Saturday morning just got a whole lot smarter. Welcome to the boardroom, live on 102.1 FM, WCRN, every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Join Nana Kwabena Agyemang, aka DJ Agyemang from SkyFM as he brings to you the latest insight and expert advice on business, finance, and entrepreneurship. From market trend to innovative ideas, the boardroom is the perfect place to start your weekend. Get the latest news on political, economic, and social trends from Ghana, Africa, the USA, and across the globe. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and get ready to elevate your game. The boardroom, Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on 102.1 FM. WC.
Hello, boss. Well, sorry, me call online, me call on bet. Me you streaming baby I don't know. Me you shoot page in the back. But they walk around also studio hano. Why cast no? Me him say who dey na say me but the particular place.
Join Nana Kwabena Agyemang, aka DJ Agyemang from SkyFM as he brings to you the latest insight and expert advice on business, finance, and entrepreneurship. From market trend to innovative ideas, the boardroom is the perfect place to start your weekend. Get the latest news on political, economic, and social trends from Ghana, Africa, the USA, and across the globe.
But I stop it. I said 3 minutes ago. I stop. Okay, I will live.
So,
I will live.
grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and get ready to elevate your game. The boardroom, Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on 102.1 FM. WCRN, Columbus, Ohio, USA. The boardroom, Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Only on 102.1 FM.
Gentlemen and women, I'm using this.
When it comes to these things,
fellow countrymen and women, I'm using this platform to introduce myself to you,
Mr.
the good
Lee,
people of Ghana, and humbly seek your support to become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. I believe with unwavering conviction that I am the only leader who can guarantee the economic and industrial transformation of our country, the restoration of confidence in political leadership. My unique selling proposition as a leader is vision, competence, integrity, and action. The four dominant themes for this change agenda will be pursued, which will be pursued by the movement as follows. One, change the political status quo by moving Ghana beyond the duopoly of the two main political parties, the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. This will break divisive partisanship in governance in Ghana and bring an end to the winner-takes-all political syndrome. In addition, there's a need to promote reforms in the internal democratic processes and procedures of all political parties, such as introducing one man, one vote.
Indeed, it's a great day today. I believe the party and the fair and transparent always increase. And I must admit, election is fair. And my grassroots have spoken. Therefore, I accept the results in good faith and by support. But it is one tirelessly to win the age that we are here. We should put everything behind us and let's unite this party. For unity, I believe we can break the eight, and that is all I've been preaching for. So I congratulate the Elections Committee, the Police Department, the Electoral Commission, and the party members.
If you want to get wealth without working for it at all, join African politics. That is the truth everywhere in Africa except for very few places. The only place that stands out now in that regard is Tanzania with President John Pombe Magufuli. The rest in Africa, I do not know. Excuse me, I'm a visitor. They hunt and gather buildings and cars and money. And that is why African leadership does not attract our best men and women. An African electorate also responds to money. I do not know whether it happens here in Africa, in Ghana. The African electorate also expects to be brought.
LPP party talks about we have a man, we have a man, we have a man. If you have a man without unity, you don't have a mind. Listen, because if the men are there and they are not united, they will not give you their brains. The party will suffer and the nation will suffer. They will sit down and watch. They want someone to tell for them to take the baton. But you don't want to. I can tell you, if the group fail, if the nation fail, you have failed. Maybe you called a wrong person to speak today. The Greek word for division is not what we are saying. The Greek word for division is not parts. It's not groupings. It's the Greek word is you tear apart. If the party in power is not united, the country will suffer.
SkyFM 102.1. Feeling the SkyFM 102.1. Feeling the
with the highest food price increases between January and October this year. Inflation rate of 122% in sub-Saharan Africa. Mr. Speaker, I was of the view that the budget was going to put in place mechanisms to break down food prices, to alleviate the fight of Ghanaians. Unfortunately, the introduction of the 23 new taxes will further increase the price of food in our country. And so, Mr. Speaker, reading through the budget for 2023 and comparing the content with that of 2022, I came into a simple conclusion that in 2022, the cost government and the government chastise Ghanaians with threats. But you don't know the way he's going to chastise Ghanaians with scorpions.
The threats me, they don't frighten me. Is somebody votes for you, somebody supports you, it's because they want you to do things for them. I understand that. There's no need for people to go to my say. I don't know why I was. Of course, I may. About decided over to a man, he said, I was a man, I don't know, Master. Will be a song, and in Chiefs.
Only a good one, somewhat, and I only MPD some of Parliament. Jenny and Crawford, because I like Kotua by the Mao. Now I'm on the boat to a matter to you, and therefore come back and give them effective presentation. The party knows what serve was the vehicle at Okoye. The party knows MPP and others of need. So what issues are need that were issues at Nangas. Sabia Baba, and no one anybody. You were a deputy majority leader. At the same time, now sounds so yeah, Minister of States in charge of procurement. No proposal I can say you not to me. Yakotaba, Warren, Williams, and some fine opera, and bringing flower and woman as for my cabinet. What's that come? And the other pan, I say, I buy them. I thought you know, man, not the party one. I thought you know, Crawford to my one.
Yeah, that way.
Now, we do LP. I don't have to say, continue to be your MP. Therefore, woman go form tomorrow. Now that we now talk to me, I did I don't know if one.
And this is what Kwabena must be thinking about. And if he knows about it, must be ashamed of that. Now his people demand from you a certain amount before you consider for the job. Why? Because then when they get it, whether the government pays you or not, they have gotten their money. As if people are in a hurry to lose the country before the end of Akufo's term. One of the greatest disappointments of Akufo's, honestly, he raised the hope of Ghanaians. Ghanaians expected that we had gotten the leader with a vision, with the charisma, with the determination. And it seems if he doesn't redeem himself in the next 14 months, he will go down history of one of the most disappointing leaders. And what the corruption, the arrogance, the thing that there is, Ghana is for them, and that you know, without them, Ghana will not even think some of everything.
You've got to ask yourself one question. Do you know who you're listening to? Well, do you? DJ
Jingle.
102.1 FM WCRM Sky. Okay, I'm going to go on Adoma, and then I had a pet. I had a break. Said the middle with this year. I work as a video so. You gotta ask yourself one question. As the jingle says, this is your time, this is my time, this is our time. And together, we're sharing a good time together. Through the power of radio. Transmitting from the heart and the center of Columbus, Ohio, the north side, 5454 Cleveland Avenue, and the zip code is 43231. This is the BoardRoom the board chairman has seated with executive board members on the flip side. This is your show. This is my show. This is our show. And the show that talks more about current affairs, social issues, political issues from Ghana, United States of America, Columbus, Ohio, elsewhere in Africa, because today we'll be going to Kenya and across the globe. Producer extraordinaire. And then okay, Jana can show the game so. All the same, between now and 10 a.m., it is my duty to serve you that wonderful breakfast. That breakfast that will keep you informed, that will keep you educated, that will keep you entertaining, and that will keep your excitement and your hope so high. And it is a special breakfast in a different style through the power of radio, and you are under the sound of the voice of the board chairman himself, seated right here. The name is Nana Kwabena Agyemang, Kwame Agyemang. And I always tell you that the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He made me lie down in greener pastures. He lead me beside still waters. He restored my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yes, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. He prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anoints my head with oil. My cup run over, or my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. As we start the morning like this, I encourage you that fear not, for thy rod they comfort you, for thy sword they comfort you, and he has anointed your head with oil, and your cup shall continue to overflow. Good morning, United States of America. Good morning, Columbus, Ohio. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, Ghana. It is 79, bro. Live on the show, live on your radio. What do you say? Near Bedin Como, Abeja Fortnite, and then Como Bedi, and then some Hifan, the Efa. That the echo should be over yourself and then may catch us here. They brought live. Yeah, they brought live on your radio. I hire now better know. And some of him fan and ne. Yedi every by him fan yedi echo. Yeguswa edi Ghana honkomo. Yeguswa edi Africa honkomo. Yeguswa edi yourself and then honkomo. Last week in Columbus, Ohio. Oko danta how baby ya. Eye to atutua echo so ewo ho a. Oh, nenkoye. Na ye boy nyina honka ye se wona ma na wahwe yie. You have to watch your surroundings and be careful who you are dealing with. 7 people were shot. 2 of them lost their lives over here in Columbus, Ohio, downtown. That is so sad. Let's put the guns down. Life is so precious. Don't waste it. Make good use of it. Now what you also saw over United States of America about to have the first presidential debate also between the Senate President Joe Biden and the former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. Who should debate in me? Say that was in order. Ye flew on the Aquafa, ye Kwabena straight away. Now what you in summer engine in summer Equaswar and for the sale of La Palma and La Badi hotels Equaswar. E say Ghana no. Ye Tontonia Padiano. And every my one na enchirima the ever of mobile tour. I just snit and torn 60% of these hotels and the money babako. A great minister no and an buying and to say brand champion. And who say much roye. You make a house you make home come MPP running mate who sells so Egusua Equaswa Yapem swore. Now what he any yanity said the vice president, who is also the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party MPP, was submitting the name of his choice of running mate to the president. I'm a president and so excellent Soroko. Our boy one among the Wakoma, a National Executive Council of the New Patriotic Party, waiting for approval and official announcement. Napoleona and Namie. But members of parliament in the Eshaba Montaigne said that be Dr. Matthew Boku Prempe, I candidate your friend Napo on Semfata, so about Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Echidom, and also with Janachi as a running mate. They says Napo is a wrong choice coming from the member of parliament for Asante Agyemang, Honorable Andy Kwame Apia Kubi. Yababo Eddie Ra NDC force so I catch it. Dear the Equaswar, a ambulance a trial no Egusua Equaswar, the name pa. Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Now what he or twa the cross examination so. A businessman Richard Jakpagusu Ejnada Kamo Aoyin Samano, minority leader of Parliament, Urato Force and so KC and also Sano Sebe and to say I was Sanko Duno. You be no come on. Nya can so hon somebody be. Now what you also so Okopiemo ewo Kenya, Nairobi. And also so maintain me once be so man home and so. When we turn into Kenya, Nairobi, there was a bloodshed. What brought about the bloodshed? It's all about the protest on the tax increase. President Ruto, he faces tough choice after the bloodshed. Tear gas was fired at the protest and lives were lost. 5 people died through that. Are we blaming the security agencies for not being able to control the crowd? Why any sama who do be and yatra say yate hobre ye betu mabasa and then a year 9 near the abrewo. Let me remind you say ye be ko Ghana that ye ne a year Dr. Solomon Foko Kwatena our usual a year doctor ye ne be kasa ye ne Dr. Bracon Also a political science lecturer at the University of Education Winneba Ghana. Also anybody come up after some who are here to be home. But when you also because some of the another half, yes, to me live on Facebook for Agyemang for Brain. Yes, to me live on YouTube for Agyemang for Brain. But when you also be sharing now for Frostworth TV. But when you also be like here page, you know. Odo comment and super fire comment section. If I can kind Agyemang live on the show, live on the radio. WCRM 102.1 FM Sky. The name is a jingle. On the flip side, as usual, my punctual and the respected panel, they are comfortably seated. Mr. William Owusu is right here in the building. Mr. Gordon Cheme is right here in the building. And the Gordon Beja William. And the Gordon ya dear Papa. And the Gordon Beja William. Obedro Bizarre William. Will you produce Obeyana will you crowd, producer on the crowd who or what? There is more sleep after death. Yes. Now, my main cow said, Oko a yet tuning but WCRM. But WCRM. Sky programs, you know, and cost so 24/7. Now, your cow said, who's your programming? Now, pass also be bois, and I saw me so you're for sponsorship. Obey me up wine, but my so you're sending a program the so. Now, your cow say a number so what. Obeti my friend I was so abbreviano. Number no 001 who are outside United States of America. 001 and that's a +1 614 966 4981 614 966 4981. Mame Emma Beja Kwaba a tectamo so if a break Yedinka so a break so a call 35.5 minutes past 7 o'clock live on Sky 102.1 WCRM. The name of the show is BoardRoom. Abeja for Mama Kwaba. William Bibia Mokore.
Divine selection kind.
Now what you be at the dean?
Oh, now what you did the Asidaba Manyame. That's everything.
Bibia got the same open here.
Unyana said the Nipa Ope, but Yame the Washington. Never be uncle and the uncle.
Now what you know, we are queen.
Never be uncle.
Now, sir, what to US? That's also no be uncle. I don't think I know what to say. Whatever you want.
Oh,
whatever you want.
I understand you perfectly. If you're bit to Ghana, also Niger. The Ghana team no the Ghana team no the Ghana team akono dead me club be all Ghana boys Friday one joint and no mo here joint you almost ball no videos so chire me the Wastro Park be was akomo no ball for hours be at to mo be na ice chest so says so how about when you say
and you go ice chest no there
and the MOD.
And yes, how we done sir. You started say year training no. Oba be fa na osako.
No grow.
Me say oba so I says na I says you be na wonu de wum.
I said journey boat no feel.
Oh yes.
I know about.
Yes.
What say I says no wonu de wum.
Wonu de wum.
And e be bu so sofo.
Let me now. I says so sofo nje there. Wo ha de be do. Enye koku de fast ani so.
I don't mind ski.
Ana ya ski. Okay. But then Kwaba.
I will just
maybe dia bakore.
I don't experience until okay, we get.
Now what you know akoye?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
E concern your pen.
Oh me there.
Onya bibi die.
Oh me nya bibi.
Bibia me ma.
Bibia.
E de koyi ma.
I been born it.
Ebreno akọ de etia ye chenchem so no ye hye ye nkomobo ase na ye kai tie for say wo pese wo de wa hwenkyere de boya bo de aso de be fa ye comment section on Facebook and answer ye Twitter no eso ye betimi agye na ye kenkan enso e de amount live on Sky 102.1 at the center in the heart of Columbus, Ohio, 5454 Cleveland Avenue. The zip code is 43231. But what they are say because na bibia no so what me ahwe dwumadi e ba wa komo me me dia e dia da so e BoardRoom me na me the board chairman board executive board members atenase operation director any godin and secretary on the actual day mame fa enkomobo no mame chance free ho na what William someone who are etwa go Ghana na yebedi ho nkomo yebego e de wura Kenya betenye sese yedi kan ye hwe the same of La Palm Hotel and afi so Labadi Beach Hotel sa yes net ye pensioners nyina contribution e ho ene wo omo ton mu 60% e de ama ye Brian Champon or no any Rockstar City or no any dia I mean so what who say maybe
sure
say na
yeah, thank you very much my brother. I'll touch on the why so why businesses sometimes find out that maybe you need to divert or you need to invest or you need to sell part of it. That's why we look at it first. So let's look at why Senate intends to sell some of their shares to a strategic partner.
Yeah.
The business do this one to get more capital.
Yeah.
So as I inject the business.
Yeah.
And then also look at your risks, and then the management of its own. And this business cost like when you take a SkyFM near and near maybe the person boost to your near maybe sometimes we need to sell some part of our shares to a strategic partner to bring in more capital. The capital and the bar, then also what my bar behind. We are when you scan of the sky and sometimes to the management of it and so much. And Kofu be so a diverse more a business is my strategic partner. And see, who said that was the reason why Senate tries to obey because if those hotels was running down or how they wanted it to be run on that Antissa. So they thought say okay, or the board of Senate thought say no, why can't we divert some of our shares to a strategic partner to take over or to invest in, or so that person will bring in more capital into the business, and then also they will look at the management aspect of the business. Them say sir and not Senate everything, and it was a very good decision by Senate board. But let's look at the controversies now, Banunso. Because Adibiano and Yaudiano, because Senate is a public something which government owns part. In the other, who cast out on Kofu so will agitate for that. So no. But why is Kofu agitating? Me for the little research I mean, say nipa no touch no toy no, and I say nipa no company. And yeah, 60% na Senate. I think that's the issue. And can you say any panel I don't see anything wrong with say Senate as an entity or institution board have decided to sell 60% of their shares from some of their hotels and people are saying no. Because when they inject more capital now, efficiency, any profitability in the business. So why should people agitate for that? But because the political nature or the person who is behind that purchase, I think that has brought a lot of issues.
But do you think a different person, and I say different investor from outside Ghana,
because let me tell you, I asked myself, say, okay, sorry, I tell from Fanchamu, say, Bruni being a free American habitoya, many sure say, can Ghana for will praise it. Yeah. But why say our own? And we are saying no. Because the person affiliates or affiliation to a ruling government or the person business affiliate to ruling government. That is what is causing all this. Because over Senate now, before they can, before turn such percentage of their assets, and other their hotels, the process they go through is as simple as that. Such as they need to go through a whole of procurement processes. That home statement they did that. They use what they call international tendering process. Yeah. such as our publishing in some of the international newspapers, forbidden. And then daily graphics, so they publish it. So they followed all the due process. And these are some of the things that I also follow before you can divest or you can sell some of your assets as a public institution.
Remember what was my maybe so. Say, Fanasa Sanka, a year MVP no one payment. Naka Champo Baby.
Oh, I will not say yes or no. But what I will say is to me, whether MPP or NDC, since the thing was sold or sold to a Ghanaian, I'm okay. Whether NDC or MPP, I'm okay. Because if you look at the economy now, a lot of our assets or state institution assets in Inano is being owned by the foreigners. Yeah. And they take the profit out of the country. So say, well, now he's buying something like this, no will be invested, then the money will stay or the dollar will stay in the country. I think it's a bad decision. But because of what you said, the political lineage of the person, that is causing all this. But let's look at the processes to procure that 60%. That is more important. Yeah. And when we look at the agitation or the end from Okujetra Broker, he's quoting a lot of issues, which are very, very necessary.
A lot of issues are related to the Pacono or other businesses.
Other businesses.
Relating to his taxes in Nasifo.
Yeah, that one, you see, the taxes don't come in here. Here, we are looking at the processes to procure the percentage, not the taxes. So he diverted a little. Because if you're looking at the taxes, that is a different issue. But this one, let's look at the processes. Was due process followed? Was the man capable or eligible for that? Or not the man, the Rock City?
Yeah.
Let's look at the profitability or the proposal from Rock City. And I don't think the Senate, there was they have evaluated all these proposals and all this financial profitability of all these institutions. And when we look at it, it's not only Rock City. I think there was a lot of institutions that Omobede. And don't hear Senate statement on the about now. It's not about all the hotels. I think the man didn't win all. Yeah. I think that he won. I think four out of the six. Right. So that means one qualified for others. But there was a financial people also trying to say, analysis say, Rock City is not, because when you look at Rock City, me, I've not been there, I've been seeing pictures of Rock City, but a just small community.
And pictures are deceptive, so you
know. I understand, but I know people have gone there and they and they are conforming minimum what they were saying, and I know that man's vision. Our person get that Rock City. It is the business and the sharing good. And then private partnership, so PPP, so a good private public partnership. So good. It's one of the idea a lot of states. So there's already US I never be sub private people to run it. Because they may be buying some baby, they are not drinker.
Why this time?
That's questionable. But what time are you looking out for? Any time is a time. Because you cannot say we should wait when another person comes any other time. No, it's board decision. This is the time we want to invest. You don't want the business to collapse. You want people to bring in more capital, come and manage it, so that we can sustain. Such as that's not okay because about windows, so I'm waiting for no. Time is of essence, and time is very, very key in any decision making or in any report. Timely reporting is very, very necessary. It is a 1 year is we don't know what will happen next. And to get to why I say La Palma. I remember 2 years ago we were supposed to host a program, international program, and Labadi was okay, but the La Palma, I'm sorry, on air. I mean, when I entered some of their rooms, I was La Palma near about 10 years ago. Let's come from Sprinters now. Your fetish, you want them. Me few Kumasi contract first. Me who go tell your mother. I mean the two me who kakra. But I feel that me come on the and your master.
But the thing is selling huge a year percentage to a private business. I mean, owner no only help. I didn't think I am told it. I mean, if I say 40%, I said the minimum. I mean, shares no rather, so that states and I said states will hold the maximum part of it.
Yeah, it's very true what from where you are coming. But what I mean is that, you see, we are looking for profit.
Yeah.
You see, so it's a decision. How much of our percentage and our shareholders know okay when you sell this, a bit will meet what we are looking for.
Yeah.
You see, that's what you look at it. Not that and the panadeni is okay when you sell 40 and still it's undermanaged. You are not getting the profit you are looking for. You see, when you go to Elmina Beach, Masa, now you call Elmina Beach, then you be no. Masa, some of their, I'm sorry to say it on air, our facilities is down. I went there and I was surprised. Oh, and he said, and I'm shocked because when I slept at Elmina Beach 4 years ago, I was telling my colleagues there, said, no, these hotels need a strong investor to come and invest in money. And so I wasn't surprised that this thing has come up, that somebody is interested to do it. And let's all support it. But if the process is wrong, let's talk about it. But don't let's my no yard with Kruma. Look, I say, you can't share. You see, when UT and those people company collapses, I was like, why? A Ghanaian man company. Something I said, but maybe, and then maybe why you're getting it right. So this time around, let's do things right. Let's encourage ourselves to do it right. Then more money than always we bring in foreign. If it was foreigner, I don't think Okuja Tuabraka will talk about it.
But answer Abijao, just last one. Mami Bissau. The event in a state in Ankasano, Antimum Pompey, Sika, Naso Montimi, and Shed, no maybe said, but they be say so. Now, Agyemang say, Sahakwa.
Yeah, it's not Ghana alone. If you look at around the world, a lot of.
But Ghana, you're no man.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Since
Agyemang is saying, no.
Yeah,
you both can see,
yeah.
But the moon see, and no one say, because of it. You
see, when we look at Ghana, there were problems like about 60% of the problem in our country, Ghana, is corruption. You see, and he said, Yetimi, it's going to help the country.
Yes.
It's not anything. Ghana, we don't need magicians. Master, people are there, but we don't have the strong. You can say, Obiya de intimi such as and we look at people to do bad things and we because they need panic feel. Because when you are talking about this, I know a lot of things are former government also war. Other state asset. Even one of the rage year or motoring war, Cape Coast rage royal.
Yeah.
I know NDC people who are also half shares. I know.
I know
also that time I'm back on you. A very nice hotel. I've slept there before. Yeah.
Hotels are other people.
Oh yeah. Some of you are Ghana. Hotels there. A catapult Ghana. Okay. Oh, Nyami need the Minkwana Manam, Timinkwan Meda.
Ononkwana nam, ononkwana da. Remember, Uli Eddie Siho, William Usu, and I was saying, a wonderful submission. Felix Abuaji, or no message out the Eba, you know. Yet, Miakasa, me young, but a wapa, me telling guy, Cheye, no, and a year, general manager, was Sumpa FM, was Sunani. Wouldn't require big answer. Why? Abuaji, APY. The man with the magical fingers. Way back in time. Everywhere, Abuaji, a chance to go and a demo of it. So I did brain also share a Jumaji, AB. A yet Miakasa, a year beyond pass or pass, so I know senior. A yet chain, Otre, Daku. Was a nice program, changed so a train all the way from Ghana. The Badona sooner a train across the global UK. Oko a Germany, Oko a Ghana, over US also among for Ibrana, a tree among Fortunate Bromo 80 and war you tuning up on so Bomodia so go tuning up now over board WCRM Sky 102.1 FM, a big Eddie Amawa 24/7. If you might give me a coso, I was Sky Habian. Yeah, if you knew they are so, you knew they are so, you transmitted live, you transmitted through a transmitter. And you online, so online, so a year. Oko your Facebook you stream live oko YouTube you stream live and so ewo eho omo dey answer bibia no bo mo dey say we dey video no e beto ha na say true me da so no pass so a omo mo dey answer we dey eye video no e beto Sky no wa hwe eye BoardRoom and so bi na we dey kire edi abrayen afa eye dwumadi no eso abre biara ame enko eye mia kasa eye me board member in charge of operations yeah.
Operations is to maintain one katua.
Obedi ho akatua eche. Obedi ho akatua pa. Wakatua de.
Ori pay for kasa.
Wakatua nye heavy no. Wakatua be pasa sia so.
Na do kwa come tia.
Na wakatua be dia ma ya katua keto.
Oye papa no. Oye papa no.
How?
How boy.
Ma chat ho wa chat. Oye ho pa no chat ho.
Agbobe o de papa ba e.
To receive.
All right. But I remember also quickly on the sale of La Palm and Labadi hotels from SNIT. The Minister of Agric. Conflict of interest be a woman.
Well, much here for no more but my clarify the BCCR. What I want to create people indulgence to, and I said, I'm not for this question about the timing, but on record, no. This procurement process, no, SHAS 2018, somewhere around November.
Yeah.
That is when this whole process started. In 2019, around February, this 6th, 7th, and 22nd, I'm publishing all this in some newspapers.
Yeah.
So that there will be officer, they come on board and then undergo the necessary procedure.
Yeah.
Now, out of this, then they could do baby as 6 good companies. And as 6 good companies, they went ahead with the due diligence and then other procurement processes. Yeah. And then about 3 companies. 3 companies, still, only involve all those who matters, broader consultation with stakeholders and other people. And then they arrive on giving this project to Brian Champion. Now the biggest question was there any kind of conflict of interest? Do we see it as an abuse of power? Do we lack due process?
Yeah.
And I said, do we have any kind of procurement breaches? These are important questions that we should be asking. Brian Champion, as a person, is a fine gentleman, or I know any business. So there is no doubt, so no echo facts our company we are ultimately running.
Also, as a politician.
Absolutely. I'll come there.
Okay.
I'll come there. A one moment red flag erasing.
Yeah.
Because we're a minister. Or current government, we're a minister.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take away the facts we're Ghanaian.
Okay.
Don't forget that. And the entire SNET, or more 60% of this hotel. Yeah. 1, they need money. And then 2, one said Ghana, we lack this kind of maintenance, culture of maintenance, and we lack it.
Yeah.
We are unable to maintain some of these state properties and other things. Kwabena, no mean you talk car, they see the CCSC car. A day, they have car 3 times. But look at what people do to government cars. Now, some found so they were called from across the suburb. He doesn't care. There was this point, a state ambulance. You will not be able to assessment in your money, but you never do that. You never do that here. And I won't mean but if you when you say your mind, it's sometimes when there is a pressing need for the state to sell some of these properties, it's not because say more time, but as a private investor, and then most of them also do rebranding. They said William Saken, he's been there and. Way back 10 years back now, come on. See, when you now say, work is no more, for all you know, is due to their attitude towards the work. And I'm assigning money in our course. And so the kind of money you are expecting, you are not getting it. How then do you do a renovation?
Yeah.
And they say, we ask now, airport technology needs to be on a different level. It is 10 years back now. That's our hotel, and it's a new FM. And there was any money be cost for. Unlike first now, we could do most of the doors, just a one castle building, and then most of them are automated. It's all these renovations and other things. It should be done to attract customers. But our government, we don't value it, and then we just handle it anyhow. It's Brian Champion is a Ghanaian, and what this said we now unpaid money free Ghana. He's going to employ Ghanaians. He's going to pay tax. because the hotels here cause ye analysis you could see say a Hong Kong workers over on bit me about 500 plus.
Oh yes.
And only a more directly they've been employed.
Yes.
How about other ones no more on channel? Or more houses near the new a beach no more just say a whole lot. And then the moment our number he's coming with a different mentality altogether. He knows we're a major holder. 60%. We're a major holder. So when there is a loss or no, that it's in more. Actually, we're now 40%. So there's no way so on that I was a company and run it down. And after some more year, all this procurement, we now more the company. He's also going to make sure he invests again. Because the name be says, until I say, I never be say, in the Indian side. So, another class. Until now, I mean, he's going to involve all of you, but since on what a major, or best have a name of now. And it's going to give credit to Onon as a person, and then you, I will put up 40%. And SNET has nothing to lose. Because SNET, or different forms of investment away. It will release 60% and the man on share. He's not going to spend the money. And as Uncle shares workers, he's also going to invest it. Because SNET as a government institution, they invest on behalf of workers. So they will not sit down and look at you workers to go down the drain because of them being irresponsible. They will never do that. You see? So that idea said when a champion a ruling party or a minister for agri, and therefore there is this kind of conflict of interest, and then people also feel it's an abuse of power. Government and finance have a forever idea. He's a Ghanaian who knows and you see, I call somebody like who to a statement about Brian, no the personal you can the taxes. It has nothing to do with the procurement process. It has nothing to do with it. Oko attacking is that is a personal attack.
It's different.
We don't do that. It's a personal attack. But you see, your politics not tell anymore to baby say, see who's no credit if you want to raise concerns about conflict of interest and other things, I know they're fine. And I heard him saying, he said, it was said in Cabrini, a speaker, on the speaker didn't come up, now who declared the intention to speak, I said, say. And Sana, speaker, I'm an opportunity, so okay, you have to do that. I mean, if you raise some of these concerns, they're genuine ones.
Yeah.
And our constitution, we said, in any case, or no Brian Champion as a minister, or person or top government property. And was a speaker, or catch a speaker say, oh, speaker, me didn't see but me percent me talk 60% shares of government property in Tino, me percent me catch and sana, one man opportunity now. I have no idea about that. I'm here to have a look at it. But then, even if that it is, me Ginny said, the speaker that we know, said, well, yeah, on the ticket of NDC or whatever, there is no way you as a Ghanaian or prevent will say, oh, my emphasis. Because they all want for the betterment, they are all workers, and they have their shares in that project. Tax. You see? Yeah. So, I mean, that idea of Okuja Tono making a personal attack, actually, the Freddie Blake back, Crabby Realm said, some portion of the land has been sold to him, and Freddie Blake was so bitter, he came on radio and then clarified stuff. We are not addressing those issues.
All right. Gordon. Member also member also mu kakra e dia mame na member also ebie more about this same issue say nanka na ban any power na bona ke beto amana na mame nko eye mahoma no so mensa aka eye Dr. Solomon Foko Kwatin Dr. Senior Lecturer at Kumasi Technical University Department of Entrepreneurship. Dog when we talk about SkyFM WCRM 102.1 BoardRoom Jumadi is dog. Dog about what to make up. Hello, doctor. Hello, dog. Hello, doctor. Hello. Gordon, over to us so earlier, my man said, Doctor, and can I hear bit my pursue money be my over to us with a question of Bisa. So now by any power, I can't have a bit my mini bit.
I don't think the government have influence on the decision of the SNET. And SNET as a body, and you know, to keep that decision, the whole process was assigned to a different body or more. I understand you. Nipa or modi or in a buy.
Misaka Doctor Pacho, also Mabami. Dog. Doctor Ultimate. Memo Kwaba about Sky WCRM 102.1. Yeah, man, sending 8 US phone almost my fuel last week. And so Yamia to be a Sakama, Yemo Kwaba, but to be so. Yeah, no, if I went to me, Mammy Assassin, I will petty, and tell Mammy Gun the bar, a year to see. So far, the bar, assassin of Bobby, I saw the Dog, you're not the business of the day, so you're more rap the years and someone who will be a cost of Ghana. You can see a jig a year, we need the end, what you try at the F home. Yet, kind, yet share a year the sale of a year La Palm and a year La Badi hotels are slit for almost 60%. Nipa, or also son of a good in Sa Ayo, Nipa, now buying and a war a year a paimu. I was also a Rashabi, was also a minister of state. Dog, who is saying?
I think my mention of giving them a great it's a very good job you are doing there. I'm going to show.
Medas and Michelle.
I mean, took.
Obatimeka, no more flu. Mr. Bejo, doctor.
Hotel no more town. Emra, yes, on town hotel. And maybe in the autumn the shape of hotel. And now, the woman of the farmer passing water. Yeah. I do that. I'm not quite a possible idea.
Okay.
So, what is the actual problem? There is difference between morality and law.
Yeah.
Once I never come home to Ghana, Marabia, so now to get the Marabia, so that come in, how be out. Ghana, Hana, yet the politics never ran any more than up to you know, I'm not so the identifier here, you can get the political lens, you know, I'm quite in the degree. And I'm quite cheap ground. City Hotel, I know, now, I don't know about it.
Oh, no, we came over,
I'm going to need to do it. You go and see a change in I have to go into
yeah.
Now, I said, the amount will be the former Lancaster, the Lancaster. You can be all
Lancaster, yeah. You're Lancaster, so yeah, you'll be so.
The Lancaster, no, by yellow to India, to a China, to a Brunei, Ghana, Nibia, Minano, and Catholic. And more often to hotel now, and nephew. Baura Hotel, Ghana Hotel, and Cabo, the dear Kwaba, Sample, Nessiho, Junior Missiho, na Ghana, Neman Kakanga. There be. You go and see their flag, their country flag. You go and see all country near Manyaman, Ura Ruma, television crowd, Bakana, BBI am Rafum Rapunaman and Yunus. Uncle Hunufi, Ghana program crowd. So they don't even come and sell whole country, no? Rather they sell their country to you. Almost charges our foreign estate. Almost profit you are minimum million you because the community hotel no Sikano, SNR hotel anymore. Cabo said, City Hotel and Kadani Java come. But that man, you have to 20 homes are remake. Either they reinvest and after they take the money back to their country. Minimum million, you know. So we are happy about that. But ever gone a new holiday, we are not happy about it. That is one thing. And then look at Snake. Snake, you want to do said, yeah, you can't get in kids on the chair. No more invest. No, I think for swap. No, say, Nipaka, Nikimo, the Anoka curse on the mom. Oh, dear mom. It's woman, they look beyond politics. They look for better option. On this kind of ura, on the nya, you can be normal. I will fast one more thing. sustainability no much in the 2 year work. In the area of the course, sorry, in one much. You understand it?
Don't get you.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry, no much. And yeah, almost on the table. Name they are holding the money for money in trust. So the bear will be called from G1 and Southern Cabin. Will be could be and Southern Cabin now almost immediate and can also do work with but the question is the overton, you rubber example, or experience hotel business one, yes, or experience hotel business. Of our compassion level, yes. But so we're Ghana, we're African, we are political party, now we are more being so, so they go power party, anyone can so abroad. Baba Brakama, Baba Brabo, come on, what you are doing? What do you cover for more? Among the cats of Kika, in our kind of Bravo, in a political party, and a sort of thing, Emma, who it was not considered no one in so bad, I know, yeah. And composition of the man, deputy agriculture, that rejected. Now, Cody was in Sakasa, who just witness for and Conosity. If there is very animal to you, so they pay up. Count credit, Emma. That is that done. Ahoya will be in the end, you put the better be the end to be the soon to an
say.
You did have any battle. Who could you do our Casacate? On one hand, pay. On one hand, pay. My message and I'm sometimes in the other to you could the US over Sanoya. All one is got.
I am Maslow.
100 something.
I am Maslow for my boss. Yeah.
So, on from 100 something million. On first can come A4. I will resume the achieve. On come home. Or this can a move question. When you shoot less than 20%, or did you buy a credit union, this one, you know, at the interest rate of 20-something%, no financial amount, no so much into making the sicker. Almost transfer on the open bag, only the bag I can tell the book on the Chicago. You understand it?
Yeah.
The Akan, you know, quite the big anyone who, you know, and managers with the abonnee to use my account.
Yeah.
And come here, so good. Say, you come me. But dear, by you can see, I'm finding from the ABC. On Ukraine, maybe. One more can say, I'm posting in Okoruka. After that time, I can't try on your job. Because 15 means 6,000 Ghana city. And then the car would. The overcar the fire car and pipe. Then I'm see you, then you cram it. You understand it?
Yeah.
I'm more. I know everyone, but and now say politics need to go to young for do it. No, my end. You're doing
all right, no, yeah, share. Who say a year conflict of interest be man, I say abuse of power be with this brother Champon to our top 60% shares from Snetty.
Conflict of interest, you know, and whereby say every to me, I can do for every idea. I don't think I'll be put out on one and on one.
Yeah.
But here is the case: separate entity altogether. All you should procurement laws in the year, but the only for tender, and tender in a sense the highest bidder.
Yeah.
And good. Don't see where an influence in the breeze. You don't see where an influence in the breeze. Now, if you are more also hotels, you know, if you make it profit, the DNA ton, you know, more ton. I don't know. Another business, you know, we sell property and making for one out in your son and for so you. Who told you, you know, the walk of our own yes, or I can see an out on one. That's also. So the way I when you bet your home on that, they are the over can go out on there. So you don't get good money for it.
Yeah.
And the argument for the argument for follow flat. Men are no call for or compared to an air. But the other day, and yet, I did that for me, and you come on, no, did the come on, I put you down. My home, no, no, you schedule. Understand it? If you get the piano and sound, you take it close and sound and what's on there. You leave the scene when the applause is very high. You sell it while it's even making good profit. Now the other tunnel, what the question will say, future profit, I'll be you say, until I'm a day you say. Now, I want to have the winner of the tone there. I don't want to go economy. Or now I'm going to give up. No, no, for so what do you it's not a here no day.
Dog, now, who say, and yet not buying a war soon tea, and I said a DBA war intina, or Timmy Winnie, a year bid no.
What go through in me? I won't believe it. We never believe it. Those who companies are biggest.
Yeah.
One of the highest bid by. And in business ground, not necessarily the highest bid.
Yeah.
What's that name of it?
Yep.
Look at name of it. But almost he qualified. He qualified. American who said Trump or you want to do confidence.
Yeah.
And Trump Tower is not supported. Yeah. Which one go for how energy. And John and Timothy conflict of interest or the Cocoa. I'm winning a profit. And I want you on due. So I am running here. What's going to go up and down? Almost your taxes and almost your BBS or Mutiana. So you don't just throw Nemabi away. So far, Pampaso and Nefi, but I mean, I make sure so you're a politician. Now, so I you are running with so I engage our deputy minister for will require as an MP because minimum MPs don't know one business. They are not supposed to quit. But most of them are law firms. Yeah. If you know more transport, so they have chosen to do that one. Okay? I mean, guys, I'm joking. About 20 years back, China forecast said they were going to create 1.something million billionaires in their country. Consciously. So we will create more billionaires. Focus is here, the whole world, almost more billionaires in dollars. China, ABD, US. Focus is here. Go and check it. And a conscious effort on the creative grab billionaires. Abiding when the boy who creative grab billionaires. Yes, you have it. Consciously. You're the concerning that boy. I don't quit Ghana for Juma. I'm a Ghana for near Juma. Me, I got some more. Lanka, I didn't go home to say, and I do my way. I find not to be so a cinema or get a second. Now, be a multimedia company. Ghana has here. And come to me, and the crap. But to be so a planet, I can't be doing from Congaza, Jingo, no, who idea should be an idea. Let those things. You understand it.
Doctor Fatum with Fatum with his own name, idea should be idea immediately. No, you move on, you're free, brother champion, Senator wants to say, you move. MPP, so I catch no, and I done it say, one penny chair or no, as soon as I say, to Abamano, MPP, Amano Kudumu, Eddie Ura, Doctor Matthew Poco President, my president, I'm a president, I'm a more Abana more, and I saw move so I am was a neck, I'm a neck, I approve, no more I official announcement. Dog, let's say.
So far, so good. Processing and day.
Yeah.
You are ambushes. And day. Oh, that done. That was the last week or something.
Last week, yeah.
So, fact bearer, when you're career politician,
yeah.
So to running with career politician.
Okay.
You know, Ira Mahama. A career politician, now about going in politics, no, I 2 hours, I be and this every two times. Or you should run in no, you should be only a career politician. My American, the friend
Professor Jane Nano Pukwaji.
A career politician.
Yeah.
Good. I was working for them. At a most time, oh, you know, no career politician. Oh, you should running mate, career politician, that is Ira Mahama. You choose. Yep. no a career politician. Oh, choose be on a career politician. And it bow me. No a career politician. Oh, choose you know. Or choose you on a career politician. No, could you see a Lima or you know. You're a rolling. No a career politician. Oh, choose you no could you see a canoe. I'm on a career politician. So that is those things must always match. Those who must always match. I don't think we're ready to. Despite the PPR and so forth, what we make it a market because I didn't see a career politician. Oh, we're taking over politics. You're fine people in China for me. All have with him because it could go into ministry. Unlike,
but we are buying.
Unlike, yeah. You run a book. No, from day one, I brought in our Obama party. From police station about every MP about 3 times to the first. Urua Parliament, the first Urua Parliament, he made a lot of impact. We make a lot of impact. We don't talk money, MP, no PC, no, after now I check, announce your own car. I could tell you, or so you say, because he entered there at the tender age. Urua only made a lot of impact. One day, another, you know, Bill and incident in one year for himself, and would make us feedback or anymore. And before every almost in the field, so when you I what is your a lot of input, a lot of contributions. Minister for Education. Look at the track record. Come on, not head, there. One more year, you Ghana as the teacher for teacher unions. And because among your good, but almost when you are loving more Agyemang, when you Musa Agyemang, when you Bamono design Kabunu, Lee, oh Agyemang. You know, so no more year, 3 years teachers. Some will introduce Super and maybe now Muslim babies and so close to young Parano. Tell us in May. If you saw my anymore. We able to implement that flagship program. Flagship program by the doors power. But I couldn't plan for food and job. Man, think I say I need you. But already a fire. Napoli, the baby a tree. Let me first introduce free stages. Man, it's Kinaya after year. I dare say I'm a gun upon. He's an achiever. Baby, I'll look up here. If the electricity one with the energy sector. Look at the investment for 1 year or higher. Additional megawatts or the other customer, any and this was already a room.
Now, say this so as I begin.
I think
Dog, Obora energy sector, or an American said, and same said, do so, yet he said,
no, it wasn't doing so. I'm not the spokesperson, I can't defend.
Yeah.
But what I know is that we rely so much on Nigeria for oh my God, okay. Anytime I'm better strategy supply, then the option they need either so they use fuel, and that is diesel, another crude, a power, electricity, no, a generator, one year. Another over China, the gas now. Put it when you are crude, another diesel on the yard. Nipple adding, we know a second Ghana put you more. And you know the economy is not at it. It's one way not 2 million every grimoire, wherever square one. People will not be able even to pay an industry. So they were managing it, what they told us. They were managing it, and I think that now it's stabilized. It's stabilizing. So I don't think that mismanagement can answer win a court. No.
Dog, other MPs and as a member of parliament, you so raise a concern, or more concern, say, in a wrong choice. I mean, as a running mate for Dr. Baumia. When it's out for the argument. As a judge.
So we
Finance Minister. Yeah.
And I wouldn't be a worker. But I'm only worried is that if you belong to a group And you won't want to the Juma. And the group no this is in the Juma. It's over to me a couple but a group of customers you don't need to come out with now on to make a answer. It's not a here nor there. You feel collective responsibility. Also, now I'm on more you offer. Only in contact with one quite enough in there, no contemporary to say independence. I don't go for change. And now I do immediately. When you also in free of lose. You are benefiting from the elephant. It's what the elephant is saying, where the elephant is going, you're supposed to go to that direction. That is why you call collective responsibility. We also know about who your mama, which is what the best in politics. And I know that they'll recommend him for the okay, oh yeah, but if you go against him at appropriate time, we don't do that. We don't do that. But I don't want to agree. And I don't agree with you can never elect somebody out with 100% support. And that's the for God with Jesus Christ. Even Jesus Christ, even in the next. You also could be on for Jesus. Even Christopher, you could have a use your Emranos. And no pastor arrive. I need to be who tried it. Who tried the who tried. Who's also asking everything. I'm assuming the question depends now.
We go so we are sorry, we are sorry, penny. So now, Kwame appear could be baby. I would try and say my work from baby. I mean, no, merely internal. You want to say, or no personal program, I saw no personal choice.
Oh, the choice will be our personal choice.
Yeah.
Well, to be a but only that becomes Mulida. You are not personal choice or personal ambition or be on it. Nipa 3 things for the last year or the Kokofu, Kokofu, Dr. Lawyer Kokofu. Or the Euro between Koi and or the Euro and Apodin Koi. Training in a Biaonica.
Yeah.
To Biaonica. And when you're in the next year, you see the MPP now we move together to support. Almost to our first bearers. And now, Europe will make you. Not Canada, Japan, Europe, Canada, Japan. Now, if I had money in the park, about 2 years, what are we seeing? Canadian Corporation, I don't know about the Oman Mexico, or Phantom Crown or so on a day. Obacon content crowd, which is on the right. You are the ones you under the shape of Osononity. After all, I was about no, I believe. Many
Dog, but you want to say, you'll be a 7 between and Nobia, so and so, what can be a found piano, like a Hui and Naka, or MP member, they also wanted to many necessary become once.
Not just a member of
Parliament, yeah.
So,
and he's a neck member. He's a neck member too.
Yeah. What they saw doing to people. Not doing to look on man, shut up. It is to be me come once. MPP need to cook up for bit more sorrow on back, or the local court to bear with you, but I can't even bow ya no with the because I'm running the thing, why let us so choose to be as a running mate, or say it's the prerogative of the front bearer, which is your about. You are in consultation with the next. What did I mention? Then I'll say, why I can say a relative of was it a nobody came up to social prosperous, but we need your own. But I don't know the great that's what to swap. And can't that way the Manzano for private the community to be there. Well, there's no wealth discussing. There's no wealth discussing, but rather wealth discussing the qualities or what Europe Napo will bring on board to the MP Iraq and Far, no party. Everyone was here winning, we need and the governance system to which you have one or two. These are the areas that we can afford.
Dog, oh, Asante more, and I what my fan said, what's it, yeah, cost war on the grounds. Personally, no one say, na po bit my bois. A year, Dr. Baumia. Personally, no one is a bit my bois. In fact, quite a bit more free sober.
Yeah, then you choose for a and so I the room by me, you choose a random sorry. Name it just fun. Over one more year born to our winning a bit at the end. Then a two, with the other complimentary rule. I'm out to my moon, me across the actually, the man who says those qualities. Now, public in a hat, where to boy among the village, who knows what you go within it, or quite flat within it. Among people being an announcement for arrogance, Ghana had a wow, we just smarter. Who can I do? We are both the other, no more titles or arrogance. Almost a grab for a new support. Agyemang and the trouble was and yes, you may be. We know it was someone who is vocal. Somebody who helps to put food on the table. If you will be our best and then you want to come on.
All right, dog. Yeah, move. Don't show me to you to us, woman. Who are losing woman.
Maybe almost say, we say, teacher for almost minimum ability teacher, or or say, Ghana Education Service will structure and Kwabena and capacity school for the teachers and come put a degree, any PhD holders, and get some handle for anime, now elsewhere reality. And power dinner no can't ask how much young teacher training can generate the team. More converting in our manaba degree awarding institution. If any teacher needs to be free upon the person of the tradia or bar who put a degree certificate in order to tradia. And they have improved a lot. So is this what you call arrogance? So I say, also on top, power Agyemang. I'll say you don't find people, do so 10 people. They say there's no doom so. And then you were so not saying that 1,000 people, brother. If you know that there's doom so, just go and break that down. There is no doom so for me to break it. What is wrong about it? Huh? So targeting people, that way and then targeting people wrongly is wrong.
All right. Target people wrongly is wrong. Dog, my man, and for one say, maybe you know, I want to call a year last year, episode, you know, you more and come more, your brain empty. Yeah, ambulance, a trial, a course between a year Attorney General, Minister of Justice, a businessman, Richard, a year Japa, any minority leader. Now, what you move a year I him for a was central region, and this Yamano Kuno, a year press conference was almost central region. A boy, for the she said, oh, my job, what is she wanted a year, 7 year channel, a year channel, a coma. Am I him for the service of Muti, one for no air camera, and I would be almost educated any kind of appeal, a war in your courts. Salcomoy, Sansom, we do open. And who may you say, will be a year, with dinner course, near dinner sim. Now, Chrono, I am for you now, no market himself or your cotanity or court. The first one, a winner.
I put them respect to me, bring 2 commas. Go to down. Can any video when you're not grow? And you have to move your Baba. I be out of running yet. And you're so. Can any we are doing the idea to make a couple near the other idea? And yes, I am to be anywhere. Watching it, Papa, the traders again was it. If you go chrono the buyer when I want to there be. I am for and so sort of also. Then I call to the home to go. The bigger the definitely I'm home 10 I can need influence by crowd also. Do the afternoon day for the right name afternoon. And then one more to make to the more trim our damage. Or say, you can't open up ambulance and right.
Yeah.
Ambulance 2 years ago. On Fambra, what the baby are. What ambulance the baby are. No, correct. The baby are come on, almost say, fit for purpose. And you come with me and say, yeah. No, I sign a check. You said, yeah, man, no more Kuchaka. And you know, silent, I don't care. I was saying, and I'll be 20 in the bar, 20 about never, and you're fit for purpose. And almost was signing to Ghana, I'm almost going to Kuchia. And I almost say, Mama Ghana, Boka, Masuru, and Odoku. Oh, the better say, after my no prayer. And I make up the ambulance, you know, sending now 200 new buyer. No, never quite about the airport, rather come on. A ambulance based in Ghana. And the Ghana, yeah, what did you know? Ambulance going to have a 400. The first room is in crack. Now, I'll get to about what's the castle. Manso, Yamaka. No ambulance, but facing Manso Paka. Now we feel about the castle. The walk will be ambulance of Panama. Only pay will be known. But my take 3 hours. You are very.
Yeah.
In idea, this is the beginning of Koya. Munyama running in a junior name running the 2 Biaso and 2 Biaso. The Emranica said, why not you know Uncle Futunia, Uncle Futama? It is not a year nor there. Omamrano and Yellow. The Emranica Tono. Now, minimum request for Ghana, Ayana and Bois. I don't know who was the authority who could be. I am one model rank village. No Indian is in good.